Welcome back to another thrift session. Daniel here, your avid thrifter for all things thrifting in Orange County, California. And as you can see, it is a very rainy day, but rain or shine, we are going to get our thrift on. I love thrifting, even if the weather is like this. Now, it does create a lot of hassle where, traffic, you have to be very careful when driving in the rain. Especially in California, we're not used to it all the time, and it actually started raining on Friday, and we're expected to have a full weekend of rain and also leading up to next week as well. So we're getting a lot of rain. But we are out here. We're gonna go thrifting. I really am in the search for Christmas. I'm also looking for some pieces to add onto the hutch. I'm having the most difficult time just decorating the hutch for Christmas. I don't know why this always happens to me. I've tried everything where I take breaks. I, think about it the next day. I've been moving things around and I'm just not really happy with it. So I really want to give it my all and see if we can find pieces to incorporate into it. So hopefully we run into some things this weekend. But I do hope that you guys enjoy it as always. Oh my gosh, it's raining so bad, you guys. Everyone's running into the stores. I have my handy umbrella. We're all set to go. But if you're new to my channel and you love thrifting, I hope you consider subscribing. It's absolutely free to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you also are hitting the like button and that you leave a comment letting me know if you spot anything that would be in your cart. Okay, let's grab a cart because I am not going to be carrying around my umbrella the whole time. But let's go ahead and check what we find today. This looks like a fairy lamp, or lamp actually. I figured a candle would go into it. It's $3.99 and it looks like it's battery operated. We have this duck, $3.99. Swan, oh, it's a watering can. For some reason I thought this was like a gravy boat or a creamer, but it's not. We have a little bit of Ray Dunn, $4.99 for the soap pump, Christmas themed. The Scotty, a cookie canister. Let's see, handmade for nannies, and this is $12.99. These little guys are still here. They have not been purchased. This one's actually missing the price. This one's still here. And the color of the week is green. So 50% off any green tag. So this one would be actually 50% off. So these mugs from JCPenney are also still here. I just never took them out of the box to show you guys. They're really pretty. But they're $14.99 blue tag. And I think there was a blue tag sale a week ago, or I don't remember if it was last week or 2 weeks ago, but I should have gotten them. I would have gotten them half off. I'm still looking for Christmas. These are still here. $8.99, they're purple tag. Darn, there's not the color of the week. If not, I would have snagged them. These, a bin full of these plastic ornaments, $4.99. They look glittery. Some of them might be like from the Dollar Tree. Some vintage glass ornaments, $4.99. Look at how fabulous this topiary is. It is missing a few of the berries, but it's still a very nice piece. I love the base. It's $8.99. It is green tag, so it's actually 50% off. Now, I mentioned that I am looking for stuff for the hutch, so I'm really looking for aged pottery or stoneware. I haven't made up my mind if I wanted to just be like a white or a cream, like those stoneware colors that's like more of a vanilla-ish color. So $4.99 for this cake stand. This one also helps for what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to add layers to the hutch. We have this picture. Actually, I really like this style. It's like a ribbed line glass design, $5.99. Not bad. Pictures are also a great filler if you're trying to fill an area for your hutch. This is $8.99. It's a little bit pricey. I have found them way cheaper than that. That's an old Target piece. We have a soup tureen. I think I might have shared this already. $12.99. Purple tag. I believe these kitchen canisters might be vintage. They're by Otagiri. I always mess that up. Otagiri, made in Japan. $2.99 for the smallest. We have the tall one at $4.99, and then there's the medium-sized one for $3.99. How fun are these placemats for Halloween? Now, I know Halloween is behind us, but I'm always going to constantly be looking out for it. But look how fun. A bat, a ghost, a tombstone with a pumpkin. It looks like they're all the same design. And they are priced at, let's see how much they are asking for. $1.99 each. Purple tag. Remember, we're looking for green tags. But they're fun. Okay, guys, so I'm trying something different. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to show you exactly what I buy right after showing you what was in that store. So nothing too super exciting that really called out to me. I was, again, really looking for those pottery pieces to add. And I'm just looking like mixing bowls, plates that just look like stoneware. I don't want too many of like the mugs. Those mugs were cool, but I'm just like, no, that's not really what I want as filler. But the only thing that I bought was the topiary that's like full of cranberries or holiday berries. Now it is a little scuffed up in areas. There's a chip right there. There's some of the berries that the paint has chipped off. Some of them are missing. There's like some bald spots in there, but I didn't mind. It was $8.99, but it was green tag, so we only paid 50% off of the sticker price. So, and Goodwill does not charge taxes, if you guys did not know that. So I got it for $4.49 was the final price from the green tag, but that was the only thing that really called out to me for my Christmas decor. I don't mind all the little boo-boos it has. I could always just fix those up, touch them up with paint here and there. Super easy, or just flip it where it doesn't, you know, it has the least damage so it doesn't expose it out to people. But that was it for this store. Let's go ahead and head on to our next location. We are in the Christmas section and we have a lot of bears and a lot of familiar faces too. We have this cute duck. This is super adorable. What do we have? We have the Santa. I feel like we might have already seen him before. That face looks very familiar. Ooh, it's a tree topper and it's in really bad shape. And it's $5.99. Then we have this other one right here. I love that he has like a staff. Look how pretty. These are all tree toppers though. $6.99. There's that pink one that has like let's see. How much is this one? They're in really bad shape. $3.99. And look how cute it is. I love the pink color. Really cute. So let me put these back. But that seems to be... Let's see if there's anything in the miniatures down here. Do they have any ornaments? Any grab bags worth getting? A lot of this stuff looks vaguely familiar. It doesn't look like they loaded up on anything really new. Hurricane lamp with the geese, $3.99. There's really not any stockings that are fun to show you guys. I don't know why these are here. These are toy figures. But I see like Anastasia, the dwarfs, and a bunch of other little toys. $4.99. What do we have here? This looks more like fall. Or is it Halloween? Looks like a berry garland wreath or something. This is another grab bag of ornaments, but they're not really the color that we want. We have some sugared fruit again. I think I shared this one already with you guys. This one's $6.99. I do need some, but $6.99. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 for 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 or 5. 4 or 5 pieces just seems to be a little excessive, considering that I'm not going to use the other ones in there. I also am on the hunt for 2 identical green Christmas wreaths. I want them to be the same size, if possible also the same texture. I want to add them to the kitchen. Their selection here is very small. Look at this, bitsy bunnies and bows. Look at this, it has a little teacup. $19.95, the brass key incorporated. Limited edition, teapot and pansies. Look at the dress, how cute. Easter will be here before we know it. How much do they want for this? $7.99. That's actually not bad, considering that it's quite a large piece. We have a little ghost here. $4.99. It's made out of plastic. I wonder if someone painted it to make it look aged like this. It's definitely supposed to be a gourd, but I don't think it was originally this color. Or maybe it was. Oh, no, it does look like they painted over some of the labels. I think someone just DIY'd it to make it look more aged. We're in the wood section. Oh, this is so cool. Merry Christmas 1994. I love how aged this is. $3.99. Blue tag. This isn't exactly what I'm looking for, but it is the color. $5.99. So I want to mix like a bunch of things. Bowls, mixing bowls, anything else, just nesting bowls, stuff like that. I don't know if this might work. It's $5.99 yellow tag. I don't know if I'm willing to pay that much for that. We have a Silvestri lighted tree top, indoor use only, tree star topper, $4.99. I wonder if it still works. I'd have to take it out and check it. Oh, this lamp's so cool. I believe this is called a banker's lamp. I love this green. It's absolutely gorgeous. How much are they asking for this beauty? Only $6.99. I think that's actually quite a bargain, because I think these resell pretty high. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and see if we can do this. So, again, nothing really caught my attention. Those Santas are cool, but I don't feel like I need more of those Santas. If anything, I want like figure small Santas. Those are just too big, but I did walk out with the needle point piece. So it does have a little claw tooth hanger on the back, so you can put it into the wall, and it says Merry Christmas 1994. I am a 90s baby. I was born in the year 91. I did get to experience, of course, a 1994 Christmas, and this was $3.99. It was blue tag. Absolutely love the detail on this. It's gorgeous. It's just such a beautiful piece. And the other thing that I got, it was only 2 things, was the bowl itself. So This is quite a large bowl, and I have one that is more of a stoneware vintage. I'm not quite sure if this is stoneware. It was $5.99 and it was yellow tag, made in Portugal. It's part of the Primavera line, and it doesn't say if it is stoneware, but it just has a very beautiful color. This is going to go into the hutch for Christmas. Again, I'm really trying to find a lot of aged pottery, aged pieces like bowls, nesting bowls. I think they're the same thing basically. Plate bowls, anything like that. So just like regular plate bowls, not like a mixing bowl, but things that will be able to create depth throughout the hutch for Christmas, because I'm having such a difficult time decorating it this year, like I mentioned in the video. And hopefully we find some more stuff at our next stop. But I think I'm gonna grab a bite to eat first, because we are going out to eat with my parents, me and Joe. So I always like to grab a little small something, because my parents love buffets. So that's where we're going today. We're gonna go dine at a buffet, a Chinese buffet. So we're gonna I'm just gonna grab a little bit of something to eat. I have a package to drop off. I did make a sale on Mercari. I do resell some of the items that I find here on, like, in Goodwill. So I'm gonna do that. Then we're gonna head on to our last thrift store and see what we find there. Hopefully more Christmas, more of the ceramics that I'm looking for. But those are the only two things that really caught my eye. Of course, you guys have to let me know if there's something that caught your eye that you feel should have came home with me. Just unfortunately right now the thrift stores for some reason are really dry. There's nothing really exciting. I've been trying to fit in an Arizona trip to make it out to Arizona before the Christmas season, so before December. I'm not quite sure if that's going to happen. We might maybe have to push it until December actually, but we'll have to wait and see. I want to try different thrift stores to bring you guys different content.
How may I help you?
Hi, can I get a sausage and cheese English muffin just by itself, please?
Okay.
That's it.
That's your window, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We are at our last stop, you guys, and right away I am greeted by all of these carolers. How fun are these? Only $1.99? Are you kidding me? $1.99? $1.99? And I'm guessing, Dad, it has to be $2.99. Why? Why is he $2.99? What makes him so special? Mom is also $1.99, right? That makes no sense, but these are so cool. So we're gonna head into the holiday decor as customary right now. During the month of like September, I always switch it to right away heading to the Christmas section first, because we want to be the first ones to have first dibs. So let's see what we see. Oh, this is a very, very interesting caroler. How the proportion of the head to the body. It's giving Beetlejuice. Remember, guys, the scene where his head shrinks down? Yeah, no. I don't think this is $2.99. Very interesting though, but I don't know why it doesn't match very well. It's very, very bare. I'm so sad. So disappointed. $1.49. I see a little Ray-Ban. Oh, Frosty the Snowman. This is a collaboration mug. $1.49. That's actually a really, really great price for this. I love that font. Frosty the Snowman. We have some sugared fruit picks. These are like berries. I really love this gold color that they have. They have little hints of like red or like a burgundy. $3.99 blue tag. You get a total of 3 Or is it more than 3? I think it might be more. 1, 2, 3, possibly 4. So these are pretty. Oh, okay. All the good stuff is down here, you guys. Towards this end of the aisle. Look at all of these. Oh, these are broken. I really like these pieces right here. These. It's $2.99. These two right here are my favorite, but unfortunately the end right there is broken. I'm pretty sure you could probably glue it back on, but I don't know if I really want to commit myself to that. Just this one. This one looks more simple. $3.99 for those. So they have split the aisles where Christmas is on one side and the rest of the holidays are on the other side. So this is like a mashup of all the other holidays. Look at this guy. It's a Grim Reaper. Oh, he's quite tall. It looks like he is battery operated, so he must move, talk. It's originally, oh, those are from Spirit. These pumpkin buckets are from Spirit, not this guy. Or he might be, I don't know. We're looking at this piece being $6.99, but he is missing the rest of his piece right here. Let's see what else is here. Those plates right here, these caught my attention too. These look like they're originally from Home Goods. There are a total of 2. Royal Stafford, $3.99 each. These are the same design. They are pretty though. This is a mini little garden flag. It looks like it might be maybe from the 90s. It's only $1.99. Purple tag. Let me see if the tag tells us anything. No. Alright, is it the year 2007? Actually, it's from 2007. So it's not super old like the 90s that I thought. But it's definitely giving off that vibe. These are fun. There's only one though. I wish they had a bunch for other holidays. Although I do have the actual flag pole to put them through. I just never use them. So it looks like I found his wife. They should probably be together. This is too hysterical. There's 2 of them. So the wife is $2.99. She also has a tiny head. We need to keep them together. So we're now in the ceramic section. This is where I'm going to find any type of those bowls that I need, or just things that are made out of stoneware. It's also mixed in with a lot of glass. I'm trying to see if anything pops out at us. Look at how beautiful this glass bowl is. The detail on it feels real heavy. Might be crystal. $12.99 for that. They have a bunch of different nice bowls. If you're in need of a glass bowl, please thrift it. You're going to find so many. They have this mixing bowl. I think this might be an Anchor Hawking piece. Yes, $8.99 for that one. It's a mixing bowl with the spout. Very perfect for baking or definitely for pancake batter mix. This one's very pretty. I love the color. $6.99. Beautiful shape. Not something that you ordinarily see all the time. I believe these are gluttony, envy, sloth, greed. Are these sins? I think they are. They're $1.99. They're so interesting. And look at the gold touch. Makes them look very fancy. Which one of these are you? Oh my gosh. I'm a little bit of sloth, believe it or not. Sometimes I have my days where I'm just like really, really tired. I don't want to do anything. But I don't see any bowls here. Maybe the other side. There's something about this that I feel could really work for Christmas. Ginham, I believe. $6.99. It does look like it's just a little dirty. It looks darker on one side than the other. What do we have here? Seems like a prayer. I don't know if this is a branded item or if someone just made it. I think it's supposed to be some type of like maybe a table runner. I'm not quite sure. No, it's too short to be a table runner. It's just like a little sheet or something, like a small. Oh, I think it's supposed to be a curtain piece. You can see they have the slits open here for you to add them through a pole. So I think that's what it's supposed to be. I mean, you could repurpose it and use it for something else. Okay, so they have actually a bunch of other ones here, you guys. They have apples. Now, these aren't bunched up and together, which would have been nice like the other ones, because these are $2.99 each. So they do have quite a few. All of them are apples. They're pretty. Would you buy these at $2.99 each? Look what we have here. A cookie jar, cookie barn. This is definitely a vintage piece. Look at that. Look at the animals peeping out. It's quite heavy. Give me some time, you guys, to share the price. It does have a few chips here and there. It's $9.99 blue tag. Let me put it back up. But it's definitely a vintage piece. I mean, these are more decorative. I wouldn't even bother putting real cookies into them because we don't know what materials they may have used back in the day. You always have to be very careful, especially when you're buying vintage items, if you're going to actually use them for food versus decor. Like for me, this would be decor. This is gorgeous. It's like a wall pocket for florals. $5.99, $3.99. I don't know what the real price is. Would have to figure it out if I decided to buy it. I don't see myself buying this. I just don't know what I would use it for. I know I would put greenery. What am I saying? I just don't know where I would put it. But it's cute. Might be vintage. I think it's definitely plastic. And then I saw this right here, and this did catch my eye. Look at this artwork. Pheasant lamp. I know that Princess House has a collection like this, but I don't think this is Princess House. $4.99. Let's try to take it out. Let's take a look, you guys, and see how beautiful this piece is, because it looks gorgeous. Let's see. Ooh, that candlestick is completely bent and melted. So here we have the hurricane. Gorgeous with the design. And the bottom piece is all the way down there. It is tucked in into the bottom section, so I'm not going to take it out. But just look at how beautiful this whole setup is. I really love the bottom piece. It's like a darker glass color, and it's gorgeous. This is your point of view of what happens when you donate your entire miniature bear collection or critters. There's actually a bunch of different animals. So these look like kangaroos. $1.99. I'm sure they're all part of a collection. They are in the same style. This one's so cute. They're having tea. This is $2.99. There's a bunch of different ones. $2.99. These are super cute. Seems like they're all the same price, $2.99, and they are part of it's a Boyd's collection. That's what they're saying at the bottom. There's quite so many, you guys. I don't think we can share all of them. There's even some up here. There's quite a few. Oh, that one's broken. I'm not gonna touch it. This one's a fireman. They're just so adorable. There's so many. These are so cute. Someone's collection for sure. I just had to make a stop. I had to stop myself and come back because I was like, this print right here caught me off guard. We're in the bulk section of the store. This looks like it's supposed to be, yes, it rocks back and forth. Oh my gosh. I hope this is not making you guys dizzy. I love this print. How much is this? Oh, it's very, very, very dirty. It's $7.99 for that piece right here. This is such a classic. Such a classic piece. The table is still here, but it finally got sold. It does have the sold tags. We have this large sofa right here. Look at the detail, the curves all around it. Definitely an oldie piece. That end table or drawer is gorgeous. $19.99. This is actually a great piece. Is this a sewing machine? Oh, these always trick me. I think it is. Yeah, because it has the area where you can put the spools of your thread. So yes, definitely a sewing machine. Those always get me. I always think it's a drawer and then it's not. It ends up being like a sewing machine. These right here, these green ones. So I was trying to keep the hutch with only the white colored pottery and add reds with Santas. I haven't decided if I might add golds and greens, but these together stacked up would be such great fillers for the hutch. If you just have them like that and stacked, these would be perfect. Let me see how much we are looking at for each one. Where's the price? There is no price on these. Oh wait, there. Okay, $2.99. That's not bad. $2.99. I'm pretty sure they're the same price. Yeah, $2.99. They also have this red one right here. This one's $4.99. So it could also work with a red one. And they only have that red one and this one. If I wanted to get both of these, I would stack them like this in the hutch. But I don't know if that looks kind of weird because it's not the same red. If they had two of these, it probably would have worked better. Again, I don't know if I want to take the green ones because I haven't decided if I'm going to add green. So I could end up buying them and not even using them, and I'll be out the $2.99 each on them. So I need to think about it. You guys, I have a huge haul just alone from this store right here. I put it in the back, so I can't show you guys right now like everything that I bought from the store. So I'm just gonna do it back home. So let's go ahead and get back home and I will share everything that I found from this specific store. Welcome to the rest of the haul. Now you've seen a few of the goodies that I already picked up, but it was a rainy day and I just could not fit everything where I was sitting in the front of my car. So I was just like, there's just no way I'm going to be able to showcase everything because I ran to my car, dumped the box, and got back into my car fast because I don't want to get wet with the rain. So we're going to go ahead and share everything that made it from that last store on Brookhurst in the city of Anaheim. Let me go ahead and get started right away because there's a lot of stuff, a box full of stuff. So the very first thing is this. Now, at first, I walked away from this. I went around to the other part of the store and I figured, you know what? This is beautiful. I think it'll be perfect for Christmas. And I decided to take it. Now, it was priced at $6.99. It needs a good wash. Now, again, I think this is supposed to be basically for your curtain rod because it does have the slits in here that fits like a tube. So I'm thinking that's what it's for, and I'm going to be using it for something else. So I figured this would be the perfect, almost like table runner. Now, I did actually buy a table runner, but after I found this, I ended up just, returning it to Amazon because it just looked too cheap. So I think this would be perfect. Again, it's pretty small. It's not super long. It's like technically the size of maybe like a long, well, kind of like a long rectangle. But I'm just gonna have it in the middle of our kitchen table, probably draped this way, not long ways, just because it's not super long. And I think it will work once I give it a good wash. So that made it home with me, and I'm so glad that I picked it up because it looks again better than what I had ordered from Amazon. Then I also picked up the 2 photo albums. These were priced at, I believe, $2.99 each. So I bought them because I thought they would be so perfect to stack into the hutch. Now, thinking about it, the green is really going to blend in very much into the hutch, but that's fine. We'll make it work. So here are the 2 photo albums. They definitely are aged. I don't know exactly how old they might be, but they do definitely have some age in them. Possibly 90s. I don't know, maybe 80s. It's kind of hard to tell on a photo album, but again, it is very, very aged. Some of the material is starting to chip and crack. Probably the faux leather, whatever this is, material. But I thought it would be so perfect stacked like this to decorate the hutch with for Christmas. So we'll find a spot for those. And then the other items that I was just floored when I found all of these, you guys. I really had no intention of collecting carolers, but they were just too good of a price to leave behind. So we have this one, which again was $1.99. I don't think there's a brand underneath these. No, the original tag has been removed. And I don't think there's any tag inside the clothing. But anyway, that's one of them right here. $1.99. We have Mom, which was $1.99. These are absolutely exquisite for the price. I couldn't believe it. Then we have the Son, and their outfits are everything. This was only $1.99, and I don't know what made Dad so special. I mentioned it in the video. Why was he the only one $2.99? Just because he was taller, like really Goodwill? That's what you're telling me? And then here's Dad. I think that's really the only reason why it was more expensive. But anyway, that made it home with me. And I already showed you the needlepoint sign. I also did pick up a few of these. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I did pick up a few of the apples. So of the apple picks, these were priced at $2.99 each. So it definitely was a pricey haul. And then I also picked up these. These were in a bunch of 4, I believe. And these were priced at $3.99. So I think these are absolutely gorgeous. They're definitely giving that very old school Christmas with the sugared fruit. Very pretty. I love the rose gold in there. Then I also brought home the Ray-Ban mug. This is just too cute to pass up. Frosty the Snowman. Love the details on the etching of the snowflakes. And then we have Frosty in the back. Like, come on. This was only $1.49. Like, are you kidding me? And this mug is like very great condition, brand new. These collaboration mugs definitely are very pricey at the store, like Home Goods, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls. So for $1.49, I did not mind that it was used. And last but not least, this piece was just exquisite. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, okay, I don't decorate for fall, but I could not leave this behind. This was priced at $4.99. Like, are you kidding me? This is just so amazing, you guys. Let me give you guys a little bit of a close-up. I will take it out of the box really quick again so you guys can see it in all its glory. I only took it out for a little bit at the store. And this is just a pheasant lamp by L.E. Smith. This is just gorgeous. Ignore my nose. My allergies are reacting to the dust. The box is very dusty, but just look at how beautiful this is. It's beautifully painted, gorgeous scenery, and I really love... Now I'm not going to use this. Are you kidding me? This is going to go into the trash. What really made me so like excited about this was the base. The base is a different color. So this is handcrafted by the brand Smith. And I like that the bottom glass is a darker color, so it doesn't blend in with the actual lamp. So once placed together, you guys, this is absolutely gorgeous. Can you just imagine it with a bright, beautiful candlestick held in the middle, and it just so beautifully burning bright for the fall season. I just was so happy. Now there are some scratch marks on the actual paint on the wings right there of the pheasant, but we're going to conserve this. We're going to store it away beautifully, safely, because it's going to be an awesome piece for whenever I decide to go back to thrifting or decorating for the fall season. But that is the end of today's video, you guys. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in to another video here on Golden Finds. If this was your first time tuning in into one of my videos, I would really love and appreciate for you to consider subscribing to the channel, which is absolutely free. And for all of those of you that are always returning here, thank you so much. It really means so much that you guys support me here on our thrifting journey. And it truly means so much that you guys show up every time that I have a new release. But make sure that you are hitting the notification bell so you are not missing out on any of these cool thrift sessions. Now, you may have noticed that I'm doing a little bit different with the videos, and that is going to be because I'm adding more of a vlog style, not just the thrifting and showing you the haul. I really am getting tired of that. I really want to add more perspective, more behind the scenes, more of just everything in general, more of my life into these videos to make them just more special. So I do hope that you enjoy that, because I am going to be adding them in future videos to come. So thank you so much, as always. I will catch you back here for our next adventure, but also make sure that you're also out there seeking the unexpected. Go to your thrift store, go to your local thrift store, check it out. Go every other day, go every day if you want to, but just go and check what you can find, because I'm telling you, it literally is a treasure trove waiting to be discovered. Bye everyone, I will see you next time.